I would like to remind everyone that we must not forsake Ukraine. Zelensky is coming into Washington today to meet with Biden, and yet so many Republican senators and senators in general want to cut aid to Ukraine. What happened to Better Dead Than Red? What happened to the legacy of Ronald Reagan? Tear down this wall. When did the party of Ronald Reagan, become a party of communist ass kissers? Crazy. But, like I said, if we can keep pouring aid into Ukraine, we could set Russia way back. And to be honest, Ukraine may not even have to win. They could very well lose, but they could still set Russia back. We got to keep Ukraine afloat for as long as possible. Russia put bounties out on our troops and has supported anti-American groups, terrorist organizations in the Middle East. So, I say we keep things going. We pour aid into Ukraine and we give them a little payback. It's only fair after all. And those HIMARS systems are really kicking their ass, and they cost something like only $20 million to export. So I simply say, give them 50 to 100 more HIMARS, and let's see what the Ukrainians can do with them. And, the Abrams tanks, they could be very effective in Ukraine, extremely effective, because they have very long-range guns. However, they need crews that are trained to use them. And what we need to do is we need to start getting troops over here to train them and then send them back over. Or how to use weaponry like that. But anyway, the F-16s, they're probably not going to make that much of a difference. Yeah, they're new fighter aircraft. They're fighter aircraft, but they're not exactly cutting edge. They've been around since before I was born, which was 34 years ago. Anyway, the war in Ukraine is a stalemate. And, God only knows how this will end. But it's a lot like World War I now, with neither side really giving up and neither side really gaining ground. I knew from the get-go that this was not going to be an easy fight. Even though Ukraine did score some pretty impressive victories. But we must not give up on Ukraine. They're fighting for their freedom. They're fighting for all of us. And we gotta help them. And to anyone who just wants to abandon Ukraine and say, let's go this isolationist policy, fuck you. Because Russia will not stop at Ukraine. It will not. And what kind of message do you think that sends to China if we give up on Ukraine? Hey! They're going to want to take Taiwan. And Taiwan has controls 60% of the world's semiconductor production. You do not want that falling into China's hands. I promise you that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Be good, y'all. Peace.